How's it going, everybody? Chip Lean here from Freedom Chiropractic and Rehab. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite exercises. We're going to talk about the kettlebell swing. So for anyone who hasn't met me before, my patients often hear me say that there are two exercises. If I could only do two exercises for the rest of my life, kettlebell swings would be one of them. The other one would be a Turkish get-up. We're going to have to work on getting that one on film too. But today we're going to talk about the swing. The swing is a glute-driven exercise. Okay? It comes from the hips. So a lot of times people will confuse it and think it's an arm exercise, or they'll start to get squatty and it becomes a leg exercise, but it should really be a hip-driven exercise. The beauty of the swing, and the thing that sets it apart from most other exercises, is you can get a combination of cardio and power or strength all at the same time, depending on what weight you use and what rep scheme you use while you're doing these exercises. But in the end, it's one of the safest exercises for your back if it's done properly. The key is to have good coaching to make sure that you're doing it correctly. So I'm going to have Nicole come in. Nicole's going to demonstrate here the swing, but we're going to start from the beginning. We're going to start from the ground up. So the kettlebell's on the floor. Nicole's going to put herself in what we call the hike pass position. If you've ever watched football, this is what a center on a football team looks like when they're ready to spike or to hike the ball to the quarterback. So you'll notice that her hips are loaded, right? So she doesn't have her butt low. She probably feels a little bit of tension in her hamstrings. She should. She's reaching for the kettlebell. It's out in front of her by a foot or two. She's leaning the kettlebell handle back to her. What she's going to do is she's going to swing or bring that kettlebell up almost to the point where she hits herself in the butt, and then she's going to bring it right back down to the same position. Good. Let's do one more. So you'll notice that it's not sweeping low across the ground. It's coming up high quickly and hitting herself almost in the butt. So when she goes to do an actual swing, she's going to bring it up to that position, and then what she's going to do is stand up very, very quickly, firing her hips forward. That movement of the hips coming forward is what's going to propel the bell. Okay? Sorry to leave you there for so long.
Okay.
All right, so let's have her do a swing. I want you to pay attention to how quickly she stands up, how vertical she is, and I want you to listen for her breath. All right, Nicole. Good. So we would call that a single, right? So she did one swing and returned it to the floor. We can string swings together, but the key there is she created the movement by bringing her hips forward. It's kind of like pushing your child on a swing. You know, a lot of times people will get squatty with it. Notice that tall spine? Good. So she's stringing them together there, and then she can return it to the floor and rest and catch her breath, because even 5 swings gets her heart rate up. So a lot of times we'll see people get into like a squatty position, right? We don't want it to be a squatty swing. We want it to be driven from the hips, okay? So again, this is a fantastic exercise. Great for cardio, great for strength. You'll notice when she got vertical, she was tall. Ear, shoulder, hip, knee was all in a straight line. At the top, you should feel like you're being planked, right? So core is tight, glutes are squeezed, quads are drawn up, so you become a rock solid body straight through from your shoulder down to your ankle at that top position. Thank you very much for watching this video. Again, this is one of my favorite exercises, but the kettlebell swing is like a golf swing. For most of us, it's never perfect. We're always tweaking it, we're always changing it, and it's always best to be done under the watchful eye of a great coach. So, if you have any questions about the kettlebell swing or how you can implement this in your exercise program, please don't hesitate to give us a call. The number is 410-795-0400, or feel free to send us a Facebook message or a message through YouTube or whatever questions you may have. Thank you very much for watching this video, and let us know if we can help.